So what's good, y'all? It's your boy Sammy Socialite, and I got my boy Just JT with me. We back in this BS naive. Got that hot sauce. Can't wait. Um, it's been a long time coming, so I'm excited to see what we got for y'all today. Obviously, the boy is back, right? Got to show love for the boy. Drop not one album. Not two albums, but three albums in one night. I'm still trying to catch up with that.
Trying to catch up?
Yeah, three.
What you listen to so far?
I have listened to the majority of Iceman and then random songs off the other two albums because Spotify refuses to let me not hear the album. Like it always plays stuff in the shuffle. Starting with the Sexy Red songs, those came up first because I'm a big Sexy fan, so they put her on my thing and I really did enjoy Iceman, especially for coming from a fan that was actually looking forward to Iceman. Now, the other shit, I wasn't looking forward to it because I didn't know about it. Like, I didn't know he was gonna drop three projects on a nigga head. Like, I just had Chris Brown drop the week before. I'm gonna listen to all his songs. I'm like, damn, I got four albums to listen to.
I know he's mad as hell when he found out he dropped 3 albums in one.
Bro, I was really hot. Yeah, I actually was. Cause I'm like, who does he think he is, bro?
Now, I'm talking about Chris Brown. Cause I was
Oh,
like, he doing that. He's like, damn, I should have thought about doing that.
no, Chris has dropped three albums basically, if we want to be for real, but by the numbers, they would eat him alive if he did something like that.
They are eating him alive already for dropping long albums. So the difference is it's boxed in. Whereas Drake, we had no clue he was gonna drop 3 albums. Like I ain't gonna hold you. We all knew Iceman was gonna come. But when the fact he dropped three, he said he was dropping 3 albums. That kind of threw me for a loop. I'm like, 3 albums? I'm like, why?
Why?
Yeah,
Why?
check it out. I'm like, why? We just want an Iceman, dog.
We definitely really wanted Iceman for sure. But I'm thankful.
What you think
Because
about
now Drake is hands down solidified in the history books if he wasn't already. And it ain't about that little peep squeak ass nigga. Like,
I'm not talking about that.
thank you. We agree on something.
I'm
Well,
not enough. I'm over that shit.
Drake is the only artist in the history to chart every single song from his album, plural, on the chart in 1 week. Not to mention have the top nine of 10 songs on the Hot 100. Crazy.
Good for him.
This ain't hot and spicy, my boy. You seem a little sad.
Not really.
Okay, great.
I'm not.
I love to hear it, bro. I love to hear it. I'm glad those fans of a certain person out there aren't hating on all the success that Mr. Iceman has encountered.
I mean, it's expected of Drake. We all knew coming off the beef, people wanted to hear what he was going to say. So him breaking that record with all them tracks, it's not shocking. Um, it's something that you would expect from Drake. But that's
Mm.
not really no surprise to me. It's gonna do. It's gonna anybody who follows the shit knows Drake. It's gonna do as far as sales and streams and all that shit. It's gonna do what it's gonna do. He's gonna do what's gonna do because everybody wanna listen. They wanna know what he's gonna say. And
Hmm.
what people think, people still love Drake and still want to check out his music. So none of this comes as a surprise. None of it comes as a shock. Not even close. Not even close.
Well, I respect that opinion. Shout out to him, and shoot, I don't have to spend much more time talking about the guy then.
I'm surprised you didn't talk about how he supposedly quote unquote broke Michael Jackson's record today.
Oh, I completely forgot because I was talking about the other records that he broke. Oh, slipped my mind. Um, yeah, shout out to him for finally beating that tie because he has been tied with Michael for 3 years at this point. And yeah, he did finally get that number one to now be the top solo male artist with the most number ones on the Billboard. Because I found out today that Rihanna and Taylor Swift are now tied with Drake as for third in just artists overall, with Mariah Carey being over them by 5 songs, and then the Beatles over them by 6 songs. So I mean, he got some time. I think the fans got some time to make Shebang or run to Atlanta the next number one next week, and then we can go pick another new number one next week, and then we're just moving on up that list.
Good for them.
But no, the fall off is going to be interesting to see, only because I'm going to assume it's going to be fall off, but may not be. But there were other great things happening in May. Like, I don't know if artists decided that May was just going to be for music, but I can't keep up.
Wait, what do you mean?
So Chris Brown dropped his album,
Yeah,
then Drake drops 3 albums.
yeah,
Black drops his album last week.
yeah. I heard that.
Big Mama, aka Lotto, drops her album this Friday.
Damn, I ain't hear nothing about that.
She announced it when she announced the pregnancy.
Yeah, I remember that. I just haven't seen anybody, or I didn't. I don't think I've heard outside of the single with her and
Glorilla.
outside of single with her and Sexy Red. They remade Yas. So
Nah, that's her. It's her and Glorilla,
oh,
not sexy.
I got that mixed up. I wasn't sure, but I remember that. I
I
remember.
mean, that's what she's doing right now. But in the midst of the month of May, she actually had the baby.
Oh, she had already.
Yeah, she had a baby, I think, a week ago.
That makes sense. That was
So
the last thing
she
I heard from Lotto was she was quoting. She's saying she's going to quote unquote retire. But I don't believe that shit.
after this album, she said she was going to retire.
I don't believe that shit.
I mean,
Raise a child.
there would be no reason to retire.
I'm saying most rappers who say that usually don't retire. The only rapper who actually retired for real is Joe Budden.
You said Joe Budden?
Yeah, he's the only one that actually retired.
Oh,
He retired.
well, I'm glad he retired because he need to stay away from me.
Yeah, like for example, J. Cole said he was just going to retire to fall off, but then he kind of retracted that statement that day when the album came out. To which that didn't really sound like the fall off didn't sound like the type of album a rapper would make. Granted, the album is a very, very great album as is. The album still didn't sound like a rap album that a rapper would make to where he's walking off in the sunset into retirement. It just didn't really sound like that at all to me personally.
Is
But
it great though?
I mean, for what it is, the Fall Off is a very, very good album. I know for me, like,
Part one or part two?
huh?
Part one, well, this one or this two?
Uh, I like
Or
this
is
more,
it just one?
more than this too. I like both. I like the theme, the overall theme for the album, The Fall Off. Like I like his how he paid homage to his hometown, North Carolina. I like how he paid homage to his hometown, paid homage to the music that raised them. I love that part about it. It was so dope. It was so rap, so hip hop about it as far as it is. But I listened to it, but the interviews I heard from Cole as far as what he was saying and doing, it kind of made me not go back to it as often now. But I enjoyed the album for what it is. Like it was homage. But I think honestly, I think was it? I think the rapper really fucked it up because like he said at the end he was like the way he was turning the way he was finishing the album. He claimed that he was top that he burnt out from the album because he'd been making it for like 10 years. And as good as the album is, that just doesn't sound like an album that a rapper who spent 10 years on it would make. Part of it feels damn near rushed. Granted, disc one, I would say disc one is much better because I think it flows more. It's much better songs on there. Whereas disc two, they got some heaters on the disc two for sure. But I just wasn't expecting the fall off to be like a double disc album at all. I thought it was going to be one disc.
Yeah.
It's like how I listened to the off season from his last album, like the off season from Fall Off. That's kind of how I thought the Fall Off was going to be initially. The Fall Off, as it was. I mean, like I said, that was the first time for me personally where I heard J. Cole. He sounded much more southern than he normally does in his raps. He don't never be sounding like a southern nigga for real. But like on this album, The Fall Off, he sounded like a North Carolina nigga throughout the album, which surprised the fuck out of me.
Mm. I I listened to it. I made it through all them songs, and I am proud to say that I have not revisited that album at all. Like you said, I mean, it was some hip hop, and you know how I feel about hip hop. So
Oh yeah, you didn't get to ask me what I thought about Iceman.
about Iceman,
Yeah, you ain't asked me. I know you gave your portion. I was waiting for you to tell me what I thought.
my bad. I was waiting on you to tell me how you felt.
Now I was waiting on you because you was getting your shit off. So I'll just
Oh,
wait on you.
well, how did you feel about the Iceman, the I in him?
All right. Taking away all trolls, bias aside, I will admit, it is slightly bit better than most of his recent projects as far as his last pieces, with the exception of Her Loss. I think Her Loss within itself is probably the more top tier album as far as Drake. Her Loss, as of right now, Her Loss, Dark Lane Demo Tape, and Iceman. I'll say those are three tapes as far as Drake doing his 2020s run because it's been kind of close. I used to like For All the Dogs, but after the beef, that kind of changed. But Iceman, the album itself, it's great. It sounds now he's rapping more in there. Like I'll give him that. The thing is, it sounds like every other Drake album, but I like the raps. I like the production. I just can't get over all the other shit that's going on. Like I said, context for me is everything. Although he's shooting at everybody and he has a right to shoot at some folks, I just can't get over the fact. I just can't get over the shit talking on the tough guy talk. You got your ass whooped and you sued your label. I just can't get over that shit. And it's cool, but it's like the nigga whines too goddamn much.
I'm
He
sorry, but were hands thrown? Because how would someone get their ass beat if there weren't hands thrown?
well, you got a rap battle that you could have just not participated. You could have said no. You could have ignored it, but you chose to be active in it. You chose to instigate the whole thing. Then I got took all the way to hell. You just gave the white flag. Then you went to super label. It was just, bruh.
Oh.
Yeah,
I'm not here to agree or disagree with how you feel about all of that. All I can do at this point is sit up here and laugh because again, like me and you can admit we've watched each other and our opinions about this matter over the last 2 years. And so yeah, it's comical on both sides. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. But I'm glad that you can say that the music aspect of Iceman was one of his better projects. I mean, I definitely feel like he put a lot of thought into the separation of the three albums that he eventually dropped because I think if he had made just one album with the combination of music, it wouldn't have went over as well as it's like, oh, Iceman is him talking that shit. We needed that shit back. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. I think outside the quote unquote fact, he might be trying to do that job still. I really do think, as far as musically, he wanted to serve all the people he wanted to serve. He wanted to give the people the raps. He wanted to give R&B songs, and he wanted to give international shit. Now, I will say, his R&B album, Habibti, I will say that's much better than Iceman for sure, as far as a more well put together album. And I'm not really a fan like that of Drake with the melodies, but as far as certain songs on there, like I like Habibti for what it is, like R&B song, like R&B album, WNBA, Slap the City, uh,
Now, WNBA, I was vibing with.
huh?
I said I was vibing with WNBA for sure.
Yeah, that one was hard though. And class WNBA and Classic, them two the hardest ones. Because those two remind me like of vintage Drake. The Drake, I fucked with from jump.
I actually really like Whole Phase, and I saw what you tweeted about Whole Phase, and I just had to laugh because again, you've been cracking me up for the last 2 years about your opinions on those matters. But there's nothing wrong with Drake making a song called Whole Phase at his age. Hell, we still haven't. I know people are me and Drake's age that still having whole phases. So
You are right about that. Because like I said, I like the song, but it's just knowing this damn near like 40 like I don't know. It's, I shouldn't listen. I shouldn't be saying this only because now I'm thinking from I'm thinking from the perspective of how life I guess how life used to be for our parents and shit.
yeah,
Age, you shouldn't be doing certain shit, but I mean, it was prevalent then. But now I think it's more prevalent now more than ever because it's like the world is a very weird place. And the way it's going, I'm thinking a lot of people are moving in that direction as far as, 30s, 40s, doing still that same type of shit. So, like, I get what you're saying. It's just sometimes my brain, for me personally, I know for myself, it's like, I see myself well, I'm 35 now, and 5 years out to.
ooh, you getting up there, boy.
I see myself living a completely different life, like in the next 5 years versus being 40. And I would hope for myself that I would not be like that, because it's like I just don't see that for myself. But again, has has a funny way. Life has a funny way of doing that, because I didn't expect myself to be, as single as I am now.
Right.
Myself, at least about right around this time, I would have thought I would already be at least starting or getting deeper into a career. I might have found a woman I was married. I thought that I would have, but clearly it didn't happen. So
Mhm. Well, and that's another thing, everyone's life doesn't pan out how they plan it, and that's why it's life, because we supposed to just be, going with the flow.
yeah, you gotta work with what you got because sometimes it's for a reason. You struggle. Sometimes the flow gonna take you to a place you just. It's gonna take you to a place where you wasn't expecting to go. You might not like it, but again, the good thing with life is that we all have a choice to like pivot, or we just ride the wave and find a way to just ride that wave for a minute and try to find a way to like pivot from it. So it's still, I mean, it's still, you still got a chance and opportunity. It's just what you do now. So now, you know, older, you know a bit more, you know much better. Now it's like move in the right direction to know that you're doing better. Basically.
Right. Speaking of going with the flow, um, yeah, like I said, my man Chris Brown dropped his album called Brown, and it was supposed to be an R&B album. And I will say I'm very proud of him. He did do all R&B album. There's like two songs that have features from rappers, which does not mean that a song is not R&B. I mean, because some of the best R&B songs that we had in the 2000s were R&B with a rap feature. I'm not gonna speak too much on the NBA YoungBoy feature. I don't need NBA's fans coming for me. But I will say the song with Sexy Red and Glorilla actually is a really good song. I just feel like it should have been split into two parts. But outside of that, he had some good songs on that album, and I hope him and Usher have fun on their tour. I'll be catching them at some point, but I haven't bought the ticket yet because Usher think he Michael Jackson with these ticket prices.
Low key, if anything, I would like to just go to the show on the Houston. That was good. I don't know. I want to go see the show, but I don't know if I want to go. As far as the album, um, I don't know. I guess for me, he got some joints in there, but I wasn't really fucking with it. Surprisingly,
Hmm.
I wasn't really fucking with it. Like, I thought
So,
it was different, but I didn't. Like Drake, like it sounded like the usual Chris Brown album. So I got some.
which
I do like.
which is hilarious because let people tell it he don't make R&B music, but this is the most R&B sounding album. I can agree that some songs do sound similar to R&B songs he's done in the past, but I mean, how many you can only reinvent the wheel so many times. Like the nigga been making this shit forever.
Yeah, I agree. I think the people who's critiquing Chris Brown, it really just stems from the fact that they don't like him. That's all.
And I thank you for being able to admit that because the goalposts that I saw get moved from Chris Brown dropping an album with 27 songs to them like, oh, we're about to listen to all 42 of these Drake songs, all three albums. Oh, I'm like, but
You
y'all
know,
said Chris Brown shit too long.
people play favorites. You know, people they don't like, they're gonna call their shit. People that do like, they're gonna. That's just what it is. They play favorites all the time. They let people get away with shit because they like them. You call it what it is.
But I was gonna ask, did you listen to Brown more than one time or just once?
I listened to it a couple times.
Hmm. Cause when I listened to it the second and third time, I was like, okay, okay, I see what's going on. Like this is some good shit. Like my Heat run is like from track 8 to 19. Like them tracks all together in the row, he was going crazy to me. Like,
Uh-huh. Okay.
but I mean, in the grand, like a 12 song run out of 27 songs, I can see how people's like, okay, it's not that great, but
Pretty good though.
whatever.
For that a 12-song run, I still have to see which. I still have to like look find the run there. Like I said, I listened to it a few times, but like I've only like caught spots of it. Me personally. No, like I said, I know it's some songs on there because Christian Brown gonna always he gonna always have joints in that motherfucker. He gonna always have joints on his albums. That's it's gonna be. I still have to. I still have to explore it. Shit. Right now, um, I be going back. I go back. I be going back to Indigo. One of my favorite from as of recently his Margaret albums. Indigo is my favorite one from him.
All right, that's one of my faves as well. But shoot, any just one thing I'm gonna say quick about Black. Yeah, Black dropped his fourth album, Love is the New Gangster. He was he went kind of like mixed his original sound, the dark sound with his more recent lighter sound that he had on since I Had a Lover, and kind of brought it together on this one. Um, I like it. I went to go to his album signing today. Got to holler at him again. You know, that's my boy. So shout out to Black. I He got his own lane. Like it's not many people that can compare or like place him in a genre. So kudos to him for actually finding where he belongs. You know,
Yeah, pick up the Black. This is hard. I fuck with it.
you was rocking with it.
Yeah, I'm fucking with it. Yeah, I'm fucking with it.
I'm with it, and it's only 15 songs, and it's 44 minutes long. And thank you, Black, for giving people an album that they can listen to and easily digest. Oh my God.
Yeah, it's hard. I like it. It's much better than his last album for sure.
Yeah, I can't say that out loud, but I might agree. Yeah, his first two, I was like, oh yeah, this that shit. And I'm definitely liking this one. Like I said, I bought the album, so I actually have a physical copy of the album. I definitely was looking for Chris Brown's album in there too, but his wasn't in there.
That's good, man. Gotta have that copy now these days.
Just a little bit, just a little bit. So what as we about to wrap it up, but anything else that you want to talk to?
Uh, I don't really have anything else really to say for real. All that I can say is y'all appreciate y'all fucking with me on my cousin. Y'all keep following me on the journey. I'm getting back into writing soon, so I'm trying to see what I'm gonna do with everything, merge everything in one. So it's just happened once. So thank you for that. Just fuck with me on my personal page, my page, and back just for my other page, my just work thing. But that's gonna be something for later on. I can't say too much about it, but I'm trying to do something because that I'm lately some old ideas that I've had from the past working on are starting to come back. So I'll be merging. I'm gonna be finding a way to merge everything together. But working on shit one by one. But that's all I got. That's all I can say. Ain't really much going on for real. Social media outside just me working. That's it.
Yeah, you a whole fitness nigga out here.
Listen, man, I'm trying to change my life, dog. I want better than this shit I'm living right now.
Well, I always support the greatness, and I say appreciate you coming back. Like I said, we gonna be back in this thing because y'all been missing us. I already know y'all been missing us. So as you know, follow me, Sammy_Socialite on all the socials, YouTube, Instagram, and I've been on TikTok lately. You know, like the old phone, I gotta say TikTok or whatever. But yeah, I'm trying to take off. I got a lot of stuff in store that I'm not gonna speak on camera yet, but when it happens, it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
But yeah, to the next time, holla at y'all, man. Appreciate y'all.
Appreciate y'all for coming on the live.
Let's see.